and welcome back to my kitchen. I have found myself with a plethora of fresh pears. I don't normally buy fresh pears, I usually just buy the canned, but these were given to me, so I am going to try and find something to make with all of these pears before they go bad. So let's get started. Now I did go through several of my cookbooks to see if I could find something to make with all of these pears, but what they were offering in the cookbooks didn't look that good to me, or I didn't have all the ingredients. So I went online and I found a recipe to make pear bread. I've never made pear bread before, so we're gonna give this one a try and let's see how it goes. The first thing we're doing is we are preheating our oven to 350 degrees, and I have my bread pan nicely greased and ready to go. The recipe calls for 1 cup of pear puree, so we're going to peel off the skin and put it into our food processor. All right, in a bowl, we're gonna combine all of our dry ingredients. 1 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 3/4 of a teaspoon of ground ginger, 1/2 a teaspoon of baking soda, 3/8 of a teaspoon of salt, 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground cloves, and then we'll mix everything together. Okay, now in a large bowl, we're gonna combine all of our liquid ingredients. All right, the recipe calls for rice bran oil, and I have no idea what that is. I've never even heard of it. So I am going to be substituting that bran oil with coconut oil. So all I've done is I've measured it out, put it in the microwave for about a minute just to get it to a liquid state. 1/4 of a cup of coconut oil, 1/4 of a cup of maple syrup, 1 egg, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1 cup of our pear puree. All right, now to our liquid, we're going to add in our flour mixture. And we're just gonna put this in just until it's combined. We do not wanna overmix it. We're gonna leave it just like this, and a few lumps are okay. All right, our bread just came out of the oven. I'm gonna let it sit here for 10 minutes before we take it out of the pan. All right, we've pulled our bread out of the pan. Let's cut it up and dig into it and see how it tastes. I've never had pear bread before, so I didn't really know what to expect, but it kind of reminded me a lot of like a banana bread, and it smells like Christmas. I think it's because it's got the cloves and the garlic in it. The cloves and the ginger in it. So I'm gonna just put a little bit of butter here. Let's taste it while it's still warm. It's very good. All those spices in there are very subtle. It's not very strong of any of those flavors. It's very moist and very easy to pull apart. It's not crumbly. It's not very sweet at all. It's only got the pears in it and the maple syrup. So it's not a very sweet bread, but I'd make this again. If you want this recipe, I will leave a link in the description below. Also, let me know in the comments below what you like to make with fresh pears, because I still have a whole bowl of pears. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.